Welcome to the alien blacklight adventure in a galaxy far, far away. This is our school's annual art show, and what we do is we use fluorescent lights. I have 7 of them around the art room, and the kids all participate, the entire school. We have 700 students at our school, and they all create something for the art show. And it's done with fluorescent paint. I use premium brand fluorescent paint that reacts with black lights. Before I have the kids do the paintings, I always pre-test the bottle of paint to make sure that it's working with my black lights. And then what I do is I have each grade or each class do a different project. For example, one class or several classes actually did this, would make a piece of art, and the lesson here would be flames or the sun's rays. And then this was actually 2 classes. They created the rays, and then I installed them, and I teach the kids about installation, art installation, and then all the pieces, when put together, become a giant installation that we view together. So one piece may not be stunning or interesting, but when you put it all together, it makes an interesting art installation. And an installation is something that's kept up temporary, and then it's taken down, and many people could possibly participate in it. The large planets were large color butcher block paper, and the kids used patterns and stamps and rolling tools. And we rolled out texture, and they did many levels and layers of color. And when we turn the lights off, we also use 3D glasses, and we get a really cool 3D effect from the colors. With these 3D glasses, and they're actually Crayola sidewalk glasses that we use, the reds and hot colors tend to pop out off the paper. It's almost like it's dancing in the air as you move. And then the darker colors recede. Another group lesson was one class would make eyes, and another lesson would be the face. One class did, everybody in the class did an alien face. Another group did bodies. And then once everything is made, then I install it and put it together. One class did legs and arms. And you can see here how it's separate. This face here. This nose is done by another class. We did facial features, one class. Nose, another class did just the mouths, eyes, and then it's installed and put together. The kindergartners all did stars. We painted stars. And 1st and 2nd graders did these Van Gogh galaxy lined stars, kind of like orbs, stars or orbs. Another class did comets or shooting stars. Another group did some kind of spaceships or aircraft. And some of them I installed where they actually came out a little bit in 3D. I have a little bit of piece of paper in the back here, so this pops out right here. One of the lessons was also on bodies, and then seeing the inside of the body as well. It would be like the alien had like a clear skin, so you could kind of see through the alien, and that gives an interesting effect. The classes, I punched out stars, and then I had the kids and I put tape on top of the stars. And then I had the kids go around and just put them all over my floor. And some of them formed constellations. And I'll show you this when I turn the lights off. It looks a little bit more interesting with the lights. The center of my classroom I put all the desks on top of each other. And then I installed large butcher paper around the desks and covered the desks. I covered the desks with butcher paper. And then this is actually like a floating planet or a planet in the galaxy. So when I turn off the lights, you get this really cool effect. This is one of my actual favorites in here. 3 girls in one class. The assignment was to make an alien head. And the 3 girls, they all went around and made it all similar. So the 3 girls did it together, and they worked together, and they made each their own head with same colors and patterns. And then when I installed it, another class's project was to do the alien bodies. And so then I just matched up colors as I put them together, and this formed this interesting octopus, 3-headed octopus alien, which is really cool. I really like that one. But I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights so you can kind of get the idea of how this glows. I have on the ceiling, I have some kind of some spirals coming down with stars spiraling, and I also just stuck up in the tiles some stars that have been cut out from like a machine, an Ellison machine. And so here is the black light effect. At night when the parents come to see this, I've blacked out my windows. Right here you can kind of see I put paper over the windows. So the room is completely dark and it's just illuminated with the black lights. At night when the parents come, I give them 3D glasses so that we can see the effects. The effects really come out cool with your 3D glasses. And again, that's the Crayola chalk 3D glasses that I use. They came in a kit. Here is the overall effect of the room. And the entire room is covered from floor to ceiling with images. This is something I do every year, and so I figured out that if I have my walls painted black, so it's a shiny gloss acrylic house paint I used on my walls, and 3 of my classroom walls I painted black. It just helps with the effect. I do this show every year, different theme, and it helps with the effect. Then I don't have to cover walls, entire walls with black paper. And when the kids do the artwork, I have them paint on black paint. We use our black paper. I use a fluorescent paint, and we paint on top of black paper, all of the art. The fluorescent paint is very opaque. Another color paper I found is lime green. It will glow with the lights and effect. It's a type of a fluorescent paper, and it glows nicely. So I use some papers, I use lime green and black. When we did it with white paper background, I didn't really care for the effect. I like the richness of that black. It almost gives it a feeling of velvet, beautiful velvet paper when you see it with the black lights on in the dark. And that is our alien adventure in a galaxy far, far away.